Hi everyone, welcome to Caregiver Coffee. I'm Jen, and you all know Denise from customer service.
Hey everyone, Happy New Year's to you.
It's officially 2014, so we're excited to start our new year here at Easier Living and also to give you some more information within Caregiver Coffee. We want to talk to you specifically about the conditions and illnesses that we supply products for, to give you some more information so that you know exactly what it is that you're caregiving for and who you're caregiving for, what exactly they're going through. So we're hoping that these will be a little bit more informative for you based on, what exactly you're going through at the time.
Exactly. So we're pretty excited about all the big plans we have for 2014. And speaking of conditions, Jen, can you tell me what condition affects 2.7 million people over the age of 40 in the United States?
No, I don't.
It's glaucoma.
Wow. I didn't realize there were that many people that suffered from glaucoma.
There really are. And the National Eye Institute projects a 58% increase by the year 2030.
Wow, that's a staggering number.
It really is.
Wow. Could you give us some more information about glaucoma so our caregivers at home will know exactly what it is?
Certainly. Glaucoma, in short, it is the vision loss caused by damage to the optic nerve, and it really comes on with no symptoms.
Wow, that's really scary. So it just sneaks up on people?
Exactly, and it's funny that you say that. It's actually, the nickname of it is the sneak thief of sight.
Wow.
So that's how sudden it can be.
Now, is there a cure for glaucoma?
There's no cure, but it can be prevented with medications and surgery if you are in the at-risk category. Your doctors can evaluate and see if those precautions can be taken for you.
Interesting. Let's talk a little bit about the people who are at risk. So anyone over the age of 60 is at risk for glaucoma.
Definitely. So they should be going regularly to their eye doctors.
Absolutely. There are some ethnicities that give an increased risk for glaucoma as well. So African Americans, it's 6 to 8 times more common that they actually have glaucoma, which is very interesting. So for anyone who's in that category, it's definitely some information that you should speak to your doctor about.
Definitely.
In addition to African Americans, Hispanics are also in a high-risk category for 4 to 5 times more likely to have glaucoma than someone who's Caucasian. And also, Asians are more at risk for what's called angle closure glaucoma. It's only a small percentage of people overall. It's about a little less than 10% of the people have angle closure, but a majority of those people are actually Asian Americans. So that's something too to keep in the back of your mind, when you're speaking with your physician about things you may be at risk for, especially if you're having any sort of vision problem.
Yeah, and especially since there's no cure for it,
Absolutely.
You definitely want to talk to your doctor as early as possible. And I mean, even if your sight's good right now, like we said earlier, it's the sneak thief. So, I mean, you could have perfect vision right now, but maybe in a few months or in a couple of years, unfortunately, it could, sneak right up on you.
Right. It's always good to be informed and know exactly. There must be other ways besides the ethnicity categories where you could be at risk, right?
Definitely. They actually say that a lot of people who have asthma or use a steroid inhaler are more likely, and the more often you use it, the higher your risk becomes from using it.
Very interesting.
And then some other causes or ways to become at more risk for it. If you have a family history of it, so maybe your parents or your grandparents have glaucoma.
Oh, so it's hereditary.
It is hereditary as well.
Interesting.
Definitely. And if you have ever had injury to your eyes, so whether it be sports or car accident or anything like that, and you've had eye damage, that also puts you at a greater risk for getting glaucoma.
Wow, so there are a lot of risk factors. So our caregivers and
really
our customers who watch Caregiver Coffee, it's really important to stay on top of this and make sure you're speaking to your physician to see not only if you're at risk, but how can you identify if something is happening that could be considered glaucoma. It's really important for people. So January being Glaucoma Awareness Month,
right.
We actually want to spotlight products that can help our caregivers and help people who are going through any sort of low vision symptom that could be considered glaucoma, or people who are trying to prevent glaucoma. So right now we're going to cut to one of Denise's great demos for our EasyC keyboard to help people who are suffering from low vision problems. So let's cut to Denise's demo.
Hi everybody, welcome to this edition of Denise's Demos. Today we'll be talking about two products. the LCD adjustable screen magnifier, and also the Easy C keyboard. First we're going to talk about the magnifier. This is a great product that is perfect for anybody who has some vision problems when they're using the computer. It can double it, up to double the size of the font, and it's very easy to put together. You just adjust these to the correct position for your monitor. This particular magnifier is good for a 19-inch LCD monitor, and mine is not the right size for it, but I'm just showing how it works. Excuse me, you adjust the magnification by adjusting these bottom bars here. So you hook the top ones over, and then you put the bottom ones, if they're out straight, that is where it's the most magnification. It also comes with this cleaning wipe because you don't want to use any liquid to clean it. It's just, you just wipe it with this. It does have the anti-reflective coating so that lighting will not cause a glare. This next product here is the Easy C keyboard. It's very easy to use. You just plug it into your Microsoft computer and it is good to go. As you can see, compared to a regular computer, the size of the font on the keys, there's quite a difference, and it's way larger and way easier to see. If you do have any questions on either of these products, give me a call.
So if you're someone who suffers with low vision, the Easy C keyboard is a great product, especially for people who use their computer frequently. There'll be a link to purchase on Facebook and Twitter, and you can also find it right on easierliving.com. It will be on our homepage for the entire month of January, so it'll be really easy to find it.
Definitely.
Yes.
And don't forget that it's not just for people who have glaucoma, but for anybody who has lessened vision.
Absolutely.
And so whether, you know, if you're for yourself, maybe your eyes are starting to go, or maybe you use your computer at night and this is just easier to see because of the contrasting colors.
Good point. Very good point.
So stay tuned for all episodes of Caregiver Coffee this month. They're all going to be featuring products to help people who can't see very well, and there'll be other products like this keyboard. But I think there's a phone coming up soon, so stay tuned for that.
Awesome. So this concludes our first episode of Caregiver Coffee for 2014.
Excellent.
So why are we here?
To simplify caregiving.